Trace Cyrus put out a post about Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yep.
Now, this is just, it's just sad coming from his son.
Yeah. Billy Ray Cyrus performed at the inauguration, and it was, in this nicest way possible, a shit show.
Bad.
Not great.
Bad.
He did not look great. He didn't sound great. The whole it was just you're watching a train wreck on television.
Right.
And not only did the whole world see this, but his family saw this. And Trace posted on Instagram, he said, "Since my earliest memories, all I can remember is being obsessed with you and thinking you were the coolest person ever. I wanted to be just like you. The day you adopted me was the happiest day of my life. Sadly, the man that I wanted so desperately to be just like, I barely recognize now. It seems this world has beaten you down. It's become obvious to everyone but you. You may be upset with me for posting this, but I really could care less at this point. Me and the girls have been genuinely worried about you for years, but you've pushed us all away. Noah desperately has wanted you to be a part of her life, and you haven't even been there for her. That's your baby girl. She deserves better. Somehow, just like me, she still idolizes you, though. We were all hanging on to memories of the man we once knew and hoping for the day he returns. You're not healthy, Dad, and everyone was noticing it. Just like I showed up for you at Mama's funeral when you didn't expect me to, I'm still here right now. As I write this with tears in my eyes, I hope you realize this message only comes from a place of love and also fear that the world may lose you far too soon. I love you, Dad. We haven't talked in a while, but I'm over a year and a half clean from alcohol. Guess what? I feel amazing. I don't know what you're struggling with exactly, but I think I have a pretty good idea, and I'd love to help you if you would open up and receive the help. You know how to reach me. Till that day comes, I will continue to pray for you." And it looks like maybe he tried to tag him, but he couldn't. I think maybe he's blocked or something.
Yeah.
He couldn't get the tag in. Just absolutely knife in the gut. So sad to read that. So sad to read that they haven't really been able to communicate with him. And just the part about Noah, too, just really just wanting to have her dad and him not being there. It's just awful.
It's awful. Clearly he's not doing well.
No.
I mean, really just very obvious. But I feel bad for the kids because having not only behind the scenes are they seeing their dad or hearing their dad act a certain way, then it's publicized for the world to see. And now everybody knows that he's not doing well and people are talking about it. And they probably just want their dad back.
Yeah.
And at this point in time, it seems like, he's really going through it, which when you put out a public cry like that,
it's a last-ditch effort.
Right. It's just sad. There's really not much to say but besides it's just sad to see.
No, completely.
Especially when you grow up watching Billy Ray Cyrus on Hannah Montana. We saw him in a
TV
different
dad.
We saw him in a different way than,
Yeah.
probably other people did because we were like, oh, he's Hannah Montana's dad.
TV
whatever.
Dad, yeah.
That's the only way I knew him is from Hannah Montana.
Yeah, but I'm saying our parents or whatever,
the
older
older
generation know him as, Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah.
But we know it differently. So to see, it's like you said, TV dad. You really hate to see it and
Totally.
feel bad for the kids, really.
Totally. And it's just, that privately it must have gotten really bad for him to now take this public,
Right.
which is just an even sadder element because who knows how long they've been. It just feels like it's been like that for a while. I mean, between everything that's been going on with him in his personal life and divorce and the relationship he had, and that ended, and that seemed like a whole bunch of legal problems and issues, and they were coming at each other, those two, and just bad, not good, bad. And to make a public post about it, you're really trying to reach him, and hopefully he takes the branch that they're putting out for him, because at the end of the day, Trace is doing as much as he can at this point. Billy Ray they can't get Billy Ray the help he clearly needs unless he is ready for it. So,
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.